Keegan, this question is for you. There were reports over the last couple of days that you were going to pick yourself. Obviously, those were not true, but that was the big drama coming in. So I'm wondering if you could describe how close you were to picking yourself and what the last 48 hours were like.
So I was, the decision was made a while ago that I wasn't playing. The last 48 hours, we had the team set. We weren't scrambling at all. This was a really tough decision. I would say there was a point this year where I was playing a while ago, and all these guys stepped up in a major way and played their way onto this team. And that's something that I'm really proud of and something that I really wanted. But it was an extremely difficult decision, and but one that I'm really happy with. I'm really happy with these 6 players, and I'm glad it's over.
And Keegan, a very quick follow-up, if I could. I wonder if you'd agree with the statement that if the U.S. captain was anyone other than Keegan Bradley would be playing on this team.
How are we ever going to know that? Because I am the captain. But I grew up wanting to play Ryder Cups. I grew up wanting to fight alongside these guys, and it broke my heart not to play. Really did, because you work forever to make these teams, but ultimately I was chosen to do a job. I was chosen to be the captain of this team, and my ultimate goal to start this whole thing was to be the best captain that I could be. And this is how I felt like I could do this. If we got to this point and I felt like the team was better with me on it, I was going to do that. I was going to do whatever I thought was best for this team. And I know 100% for certain that this is the right choice. And these 6 guys, again, played so incredibly coming down the stretch here and made my decision a lot easier.
Thanks, Ryan. Or Shane. I think next on the phone we have Ryan Morick from Fox.
Hey guys, Keegan, for you, did Rory's comments a little while ago about how it's pretty much impossible to be a playing captain, did that kind of want you to prove him wrong in a way?
I just am not worried at all about what they do or say. I care about our team. Not quite sure how he would know if it's not possible. No one's ever done it, really. So, I sit through this process. I wish I could call Arnold Palmer and get his advice. The simple fact is the Ryder Cup is a completely different animal than it was in the 60s. So even that would be difficult. But, they can make comments on what I can and cannot do. No one would have known. I was confident that if I did need to play, I had incredible vice captains that I could lean on. I had an incredible team that I could lean on. But I said through this process over and over and over, I was going to do what I thought was best for the team, and this was the decision that I thought was best.
We're going to come back to the PGA of America and look for some questions. Please let us know who you are and where you're from, please.
Hi, Julie Fine, Bloomberg News. Nice to meet you. Right now, when you look at golf, it's growing exponentially. When you look at the 18 to 34, women's golf is growing exponentially. Going to Bethpage now, how do you capitalize on this moment?
Well, I think that the Ryder Cup at Bethpage is going to sort of transcend the golf world. I think it's going to become an iconic North American sporting event. And, anytime you play for your country in New York, it's extra special, but especially at a place like Bethpage Black. That's a public golf course that the local people play, that is affordable. We have an extreme obligation to defend their course, and I think this is a great opportunity to grow the game. I think that'll happen naturally with how great this event will be.